going into it, we beat the Screaming Author yesterday. Yay. Or not yesterday. Ha! Ha! I wish yesterday. We beat the Screaming Author the last time we streamed, and we are just gonna kind of sort of go back in. I've got 3 save files here. I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing here. I think... Ooh, hold on. What is that? Why is everything broken? Hold on, I'm gonna fix that. If I start getting eaten later, I'll fix it. All that did was make me look pale as hell. But alrighty, so we've got our save files here. I've already gotten through, I like basically went through and beat the Screaming Author on this file. I'm pretty sure I'm killing Rose on this file, but for now, we're gonna pick Bon as our partner, and we're gonna go through the Screaming Author again. Looks like I'm applying for a children's ballet recital. Children, huh? I haven't heard anything that would indicate that Moroku had any kids living here. Take a closer look at the flyer. First act, Lacticon. Whatever. The second act will feature girls who are too young to wear point shoes. Please enjoy their energy and spirit as they perform adorned in adorable colors. What's the stuff written in the second act? Is it Latin? No, you idiot. It's French. He's a lot more mean than Rose. Like, I'm sorry. Rose was nicer, Vaughn. You need to be nice. Laudicon. I'm not a French expert, but I think that's Duck Lake. I'm just spitballing here, but I'm guessing it's a not-so-serious take on Swan Lake. Young kiddos ain't quite swan material yet, so they probably had them be ducks. What's with that look on your face? I was just kind of shocked that you know some French. You don't give off the French vibe at all. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm a journalist. The news is international, kid. You gotta be able to fit it in. Not to boast, but I can ask to borrow money in 20 languages. That's not a... Oh, don't worry. You're not boasting at all. I take the flyer just in case. It's a good thing I have my little hand warmer. Oh, hold on. Warming it up? I use the hand warmer. I have this. I open the bag, crumple it, and place it on the battery compartment on the back of the boombox. Jeez, kids nowadays. You're always in such a hurry to do everything. At least take that off first. Shut up, we just need to warm the thing up, right? Once the battery felt warm enough, I tried pressing the play button again. Then... Bond ejects the tape inside. I see, so that's why the label's key. Well, we clearly know that the person living here was pretty insane. It's crazy no matter how you look at it. Why make a reporting in the news about a kidnapping incident? Once again, ballet. It's come up too much to be a coincidence. Whoop. Here we go, I got those things. Oh, what's this? Animal hair. And judging by the thickness, I'd guess that it's horse hair. How can you tell? Journalists know a lot of things. A while back, there was a time I used to do interviews at workshops. Horse hair has been used for a number of things for a long, long time. Instrument bowstrings are a common example. It's also used as hair masks or dolls. I honestly would have never expected that Bond would have this kind of knowledge. Hang on to it. Might come in handy later. Yeah. There we go. A sudden wave of dizziness hit me and I violently hang up the phone. When I come to my senses, I notice that my hand is covered in sweat. You know what I noticed? I just breathed in some cat hair and I think I'm gonna die. Alright, so... Oh, so while I was going through this, something weird happened and I'm gonna see if I can get it to happen again. So someone's in my house, right? So it's like something's definitely inside. It's gotta be a ghost. Well, thanks to that situation, I was able to meet a wonderful young man like you. Kijima, you know I really like you. she says. Please don't eat my face off, Rose. Oh, what's with that look? Nothing. Rose stands there looking like her usual self. Was that just my imagination? Well then, it's about time. We should get going. Kijima? Hey, is something wrong? No, I'm alright. I heard a voice. The voice was saying Famish. What kind of name is Famish? Wait, is that a serious question? No, I mean, I'm saying I have no idea what they mean by famished. Oh, that's what you mean. Well, the word famished means hungry. Huh? That's the first time I've ever heard of it. Is that from a weird dialect? I get it's probably, like, supposed to be, like, oh, it is actually, like, a weird dialect thing. But it's almost sad how they decided to use... They could have used, like, some other word. Some other more obscure word, I feel, than famished. Instead of being like, oh, is that some weird dialect? Let's just leave it for another time. It's a waste of time explaining it. Jeez, Bond, literally just say it means you're hungry. Famished is like 5th grade vocab. I know, right? It's like, this is fine. Here, here, have a banana. Gimme. Obtained pheasant mask, dried up fruit used. Thank you, lady. Can I do this? Hey, it looks pretty alright. Maybe it was hung up here. Just then, I hear something move in the hallway. What's going on? I quickly remove the mask, but the shaking won't stop. Kijima, you fucked up. Now the ghost is gonna kill us.
I'll just go in, it's fine.
We make our way down the extremely narrow path from the hidden entrance. It's really cramped. Well, there are rooms on both sides. This path probably goes between the 2 rooms. At the end of the path, there's another door. Looks like this is our only option. Let's see where this leads. I hear something walking on the roof. That got me so bad. I was like, oh yeah, this. What? Hold on, wait a second. Is this really possible? Huh? I mean, I don't believe it either, but it's actually happening. Hold on a second, keep calm, chill out, take a look around. What I noticed next is the secret door I thought we opened earlier is now closed. Everything else seems to be the same. Why is the entrance to the secret passage closed again? I don't have a damn clue. I'm positive that we entered the secret passageway and opened the door. Did something happen the moment we went through the door? That thought gives me an idea. Hey, we entered from the door located at the front entrance, right? So what happens if we try to leave? Like doing the opposite of what we just did? Yeah, if we end up back at the secret passage by doing that, I really did not want to think about it, but doesn't it seem like we'd be stuck here? That's bad. Come on, let's try going outside. I love how we have to be the supernatural one, because he's not a supernatural person. I rush to open the door, and what's going outside? I see the unchanged Morocco residence once again. Ugh, that's a relief. You scared me there for a second. Rosé, our lookout, looks at the two of us with a confused expression on her face. You two certainly look like you're having fun. Did something happen? Yeah, you see, I retell what happened when we went through the secret passageway. Really? I can't believe it, but it must be true if you're saying it. Piecing all the information together, it seems that when you enter the secret passage, you enter a different Miroku residence. A different Miroku residence? How is this different? I'm not sure. It could be in a different time situation, just some specific state. You travel to a Morocco residence in a different state by entering that door, is what I mean. If we had to come up with an explanation, what's the hypothesis that makes the most sense? Assuming that you're correct, how is that even possible? There are some extremely powerful curses and thoughts that sometimes cause phenomenon like this. Stairs that take you to the same floor, or an intersection that leads to the same place. These are examples I've heard from someone who actually experienced them firsthand. I don't believe that at all. But I guess I have to since it's actually happening. If we're experiencing this phenomenon, then it means that there are just great dangers ahead. Are you going to continue investigating? I'm fully prepared to face the dangers. He's like, I will die if I don't. I've gotten through up until now. This is nothing. Attaboy. That's the one thing about you that I like. Alright, then let's continue our investigation. Me and Bon are gonna continue our investigation, Rosé, as much as it pains me not to bring you with me. It's no use, you're saying the same thing. Oh wait, I realized when I was overlooking something important. Mom? Say what? I think she wants a mother? No way that's happening. If you wring both of us dry, you wouldn't get a single motherly drop out of us. You got that right. Well, the doll definitely isn't satisfied now. What should we do? Alright, so we need Rosé. Alright, so let's go back and let's grab Bon. Thank you. It's all about Bon today, guys. We gotta treat him right before we kill him. When I enter the room, I hear the sound of someone knocking on the front entrance door. Who's there? Rosé? Wait, no. She knows to call the cell phone instead. Let's go check, just in case. Rosé! Yelling outside. Rosé is still just keeping watch. Looking for something? No. Hey, did someone come by just now? What? Whatever do you mean? I mentioned the sound that I just heard. Kind of felt like something was delivering the mail or something, so I came to check just in case. Needless to say, nobody else has been here. At least, I didn't see anyone. Besides, even if I missed someone and they knocked that loudly, I would have heard it. So you didn't hear anything at all? Nothing at all. Though, considering all the oddities we've seen here, it must mean something. Maybe you should check the outside again. Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, so let's check the mailbox. Digging around, my hand bumps into something. It's a cassette tape labeled S and a sparkler. He said he's been cutting off the hands and legs of the victims. He's even saying, while I treat it, so... His objective isn't a murder. So his objective for cutting off their arms and legs must be something else. I don't get it. Why the hell would anyone need to cut the arms and legs off of anyone? Obviously, this isn't a question that any sane person can answer. It's met by a suffocating silence. Let's investigate some more. Let's investigate some more! It feels like we're slowly getting closer to finding that reason. Here. I forcefully opened the sliding door in an attempt to rid myself of my fear and doubt. Eh? There's nothing here. That's what it looks like. All we see is a completely empty room. Okay. Well, shit, nothing's here. Let's go home. It smells like rotten food. Yeah. The powerful stench violates our noses. We had been in this room several times before, but it never smelled like it did now. Something has definitely gone bad here. I'm sure it's what's causing that bulge. Kijima, try looking under the sheet. The smell gets more and more intense as I get closer to the bed. Trying to breathe as little as possible, I place my hand at the corner of the blanket and I pull it back in one direction. Dude, I just realized his teeth are like way out of his mouth! Whoa! What the fuck is this? Oh god. I hate it. This is cursed. On the bed lies a lump of meat that's covered in rot. The skin of what looks like a head on the pillow seems to be infested with maggots. It looks like the corpse of a man. Why are there so many arms? The most bizarre thing about the corpse is that there are many arms stapled together. They're all skinny and flexible looking. They must belong to little girls. Pink here. Looks like the kid's arms are embalmed. I'm guessing they belong to the girl from the top bonds where it's cut off. Why would anyone do this? Did the spirit do this? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Take a look at the tool next to the corpse. It's a surgical stapler. It's used to staple open wounds shut. This is for stapling together flesh, you mean? Yeah, you got it. There's a chance that this man stapled those arms to his own body himself. Kijim is like, I'm out. I can handle ghosts, okay? They're just angry and pissed and want to kill everything indiscriminately. I have zero explanation for this. He's just like, I'm gonna put this back. I can't bear to look at the freakish corpse any longer, so I cover it and leave the room. That corpse. It must be Yakumo Miroku. I don't know what he looks like, but judging by the white hair, I bet it was him. Ghosts are fine, psychos are not. Like, this is just a, Hang on. If Miroku's here, then who's the screaming author? Yeah, so the ghost we're fighting isn't the crazy psychopath that, like, cut off a bunch of kids' limbs and stapled them to his body. It's literally one of the girls. Someone who died in this place while leaving behind an intense grudge. I mean, I would curse the shit out of this place, too, if I got kidnapped and someone chopped my limbs off. I like those. Is wrapped up in something that comes from overhead. I'm quickly jerked up into the air and the impact causes me to drop my flashlight. Ah crap, the flashlight! I feel like I'm a bug that's floating around inside a spider's web. Fuck, what the hell's going on? Bon, you're in my way. You're in the way, move over. How exactly do you want me to do that? I'm completely flipped upside down. I squeeze my head against Bond's body so I can actually see. Oh, you're a little close, my dude. Bird legs yellow. Because she was going to do Lada Khan. And so she was going to be a duck if ducks have yellow feet. Perhaps because it notices me looking at its legs, the screaming author gets noisy. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and instead of that, we're gonna put the ballet shoes on the, where the shoes? There. We're gonna put the shoes on its feet. And when we do that, she's gonna be like, no, I'm still a bird, I'm crane though, I'm not a duck. And so she gets really upset. And then she's like, off me, and so we set her on fire. It's fine. Screaming author destroyed. I got an achievement. Inside the flames, the screaming author thrashes its legs in agony and then falls to ashes on top of the tatami mat. Rises. So trying to sound cool. We all know you're probably just going to wander around drinking until the break of dawn.
Kijima, let me know if Kakuya contacts you again. I'll be there in a flash if you need me.
Rosé disappears into the direction of the taxi stand. Ugh, we're finally freed of that woman. Can't handle selfish, inconsiderate women like her. You two actually seem pretty similar in that category to me, old man. Same to you, twerp. Yeah, Bon actually made it out. But we went back to the house with Rosé, so it could be that, like, we're gonna go back to the house and that's what's gonna fuck us up. Anyway, come with me. Huh? I'd rather just get some sleep. Quit griping. I'm pulling rank and telling you to come out, so shut up and follow me. What are you, a drill sergeant? Where are you dragging me? If it's Pachinko or Mahjong, I'm going home. Where? Well, to the Miroku resident. Yeah, okay, he's gonna die. You never go back to a haunted place after you've exorcised the ghost. That's just giving it one last chance to off you. I go back to the Miroku residence with Bon. On the way, I ask Bon repeatedly while we're going there, but all I get is some lame reply, like, just to take care of some business. Let's get down to business. It's time to die. I guess I'll see you when we get there for myself. I'm scared. Like, what? Is the house gonna collapse on him? What do we gotta do this now? Unlike kids, adults don't get anything like a summer break. I'm busy during the day, so I gotta fit this stuff in where I can. But you get national holidays and stuff, right? Yeah, but that's horse racing season, so it's not a vacation for me. Okay. I really shouldn't have asked. I just wasted my time. That's what you get for playing detective. Come on, let's get a move on. So, where are we going in here? We're not messing with that corpse, are we? Shut it. I don't want to remember that. We're going up to the attic. We pass through the hidden hallway and climb up the old rickety wooden ladder. Great. She's just gonna kill us. It's fine. We're back in the attic again. I can still faintly detect the burnt stench. Alright, let's get down to business. Bond puts his hand in his pocket. He takes out a small thin box. What's in that? Incense, obviously. We're holding a memorial, though just a quick one. Come on! You say a quick prayer, too. You don't want to get on her bad side. Bond takes a small incense burner out of his pocket and places it in the corner of the room. We came in here to hold a memorial service. She's gonna kill us, though. He sets up the incense and lights it. We killed her with incense! The unique fragrance of incense fills the room. Like, we killed her with incense! This is just insulting! No wonder she kills us, or kills you. That should do it. Honestly, it would have been better to do this right after we took care of her. But the patrolman was about to come around. You take this stuff pretty seriously, huh? You always do stuff like this? I'm not that virtuous. I only offer up incense when kids have gotten wrapped up in a case. I lost my son to a spirit. We're getting backstory because Bond's gonna die. What? Did you just say you had a son? What's that look for? Is it honestly so strange that I'd have a wife and a kid? Well, they're both ancient history to me now anyway. Why? Because they died? Jesus, Bond, jeez! It wasn't Kakia that did it, was it? No, it wasn't. The spirit's already been dealt with. The head of that one family and a crappy detective got it. Freaking Mashita and... I want a bunch of just Mashita and freaking Yashiki busting ghosts. Why was that not the second game? I want that. That better be all of the third game. It's just them getting to this point. Is that the guy who's your sponsor? Yeah, that's right. Guess Rosé told you. Then there's nothing to take revenge on. There's no reason for you to risk your life hunting spirits. It's part of my journalistic nature. While I was pursuing my son's killer, I was introduced to the world of spirits. Each and every spirit is hiding some dark truth underneath all its artifices. I guess I'm just helplessly drawn to uncovering those truths. I want to expose all their secrets. Bond's eyes light up in the darkness like he's stalking some kind of majestic beast. But I feel like I also catch a hint of sadness in that sparkle too. Maybe it's just my imagination. Well, his eyes aren't going to be sparkling for much longer. And to do that, I'll risk putting myself in danger, and occasionally help put a kid to rest. So you better make yourself useful, Kijima. You're such a nice guy. Enough rambling. We're done here, so let's head back. He's about to die. He's gonna die! I shine the flashlight down at our feet as we make our way to the ladder. Wait a sec. Where'd that bloodstain go? Hey Kijima, why'd you cut the lights? I didn't. It shut off by itself. Damn it, even the lanterns are out. Well, F's in the chat, y'all. What's going on? I should not be drinking something because I'm gonna choke if it scares me. Do you hear something? Is something in there? Come on, make a break for it. Bon and I start to dash toward the ladder, but our legs don't move, like they're frozen. This can't be happening. Damn it! Ow. Akira's just like... The lights turn back on and I return to my senses. Everything happened so fast. Bon was dragged inside and then the sliding door shut itself. Bon? I reach out to open the door. From the other side of the door, I hear Bon scream in pain. Bon, what happened? Damn it! I put my hand on the door. Ignoring the quiet voice, I fling it open. Oh! Well, that looks very painful. Bon bursts out of the room, stumbles by me, and collapses. His face is wrapped in wires and his neck is bent at a disturbing angle. His left arm has been severed at the shoulder and releasing a pool of blood onto the floor. I just stand there blankly, staring down at him, but no matter how long I wait, Bon doesn't move an inch. Ah! Okay, Akira, what the... I practically fall down the ladder in my rush to get out of the mansion. I sprint down the streets, ignoring everything around me. Next thing I know, I'm somewhere very familiar. Well, alrighty then. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go to sleep. I can't take it anymore. We're about to watch someone die. Because this is one of the bad endings, I guess.
It looks like it used to have spiritual power, but for some reason it's lost now. I guess there was no point in dragging you out here to carry it.
You brought me here just to be your delivery boy?
Anyway, we're done with this moldy place. Let's get out of here, Kijima.
I shine the flashlight down at our feet as we make our way to the ladder.
Wait. The bloodstain's gone. Hey, Kijima, what possessed you to turn off the light?
I didn't. It shut off by itself. Damn it, even the lanterns are out. What's going on?
That voice.
Is something in there?
This is no good. Kijima, run!
Rose and I start to dash towards the ladder, but our legs don't move. It's like they're frozen.
What? Ah!
The light turns back on and I return to my senses. Everything happened so fast. Rose was dragged inside and the sliding door shut itself. Rose? I reach out to open the door. From the other side of the door, I hear Rose scream in pain. Rose, what happened? Damn it! I put my hand on the door. Ignoring the quiet voice, I fling it open. Okay then. There are wires stretching from everywhere. They're suspending Rose in midair. Ow. All her joints are bent in gruesome directions. Someone looked at a little too much Junji Ito whenever they drew this. Her elongated neck and outstretched arms, they make her look like a flying crane. A faint call of a crane drifts from the darkness of the ceiling. A mournful cry, over and over. Ah! Well, alrighty then. Bye, Rose, bye! I practically fall down the ladder in my rush to get out of the mansion. I sprint down the streets, ignoring everything around me. Next thing I know, I'm somewhere very familiar. Well, that was awful. I can't take this anymore.
Scream internally. Do this. My eyeball. Me.
And hey there, Vamp. Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. I just killed off all of my friends, as one does when in a horror situation. Our Yakuza bestie. Well, let's just go with Hazuki. She gets shafted a lot, so we'll just go with her for now. Yes, I would love to load the file. Please and thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead. Let's go to sleep. Nobody died. That was just a dream. It's fine. Let's go to bed. And let's just continue onward. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. And it's going to ask me if I want to save. Those tortures that took place in the Miroku residence, the 4 murdered girls, plus the killer himself, Yakumo Miroku, turned up dead too. What the hell is going on in that mansion? I don't know the answers to that yet. Will we find out soon? Question mark? My thoughts run away from me, and before I know it, the sky's bright out. I really should get some sleep. Our sleep schedule is screwed. Like, we're just not having a good... We're not having a good anything today or week. We're not just... It's bad. It's bad. It's poor Akira. At least nobody's dead in this universe, you know? 8:15. New content. A day passes since the events at the Miroku residence. It was the day doing nothing until... I waste the day doing nothing until night arrives. Yesterday's events have completely drained me. It's Hazuki. Good morning, Kijima! Sorry I couldn't call before now. People from the agency have been haunting me like ghosts. So how's it going? Did you learn anything about Ami? Yeah, I know where she is, but I've got no clue how to get there. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. I didn't get telepathic powers yet, so could you try and explain it in more detail? I tell Hazuki that Ami's been trapped in the realm of the dead. I include the events at the Miroku residence, too. Realm of the dead? That's right up my alley, but unfortunately I don't know how to get there. Sorry, but you're gonna have to leave that up to a specialist. I've got no idea either. I just gotta trust in Vaughn and Rose. Running around is frustrating though. Yeah, I know what you mean. The agency's watching me when I go out. My family's watching when I'm home. The only time alone I get is when I'm in the bath or in the toilet. That's still going on, huh? I was one step short of a scandal after all. I guess the agency covered it up though. If I get a chance, I'll definitely get out. Looking forward to it. Screw it. Enabler! You got it. Who else is gonna help you with all the supernatural stuff? Yeah, say whatever you want. By the way, Amanome, he's still sleeping. Both his body and mind are working normally, but he still won't wake up. My buddy, my bestie in this universe is in a permacoma. If the coma is Kaki is doing, then the doctors won't be able to do anything about it. Will Amanome wake up if I keep going after Kakuya? I just gotta trust what will happen. That's all I can do to help. Okay, I gotta go. They'll suspect me if I'm in the bathroom too long. Talk to you later, Kijima. Hazuki doesn't look like she's changed much. I only met her 3 weeks ago, but it seems like we've known each other for a lifetime. I wonder if I'll ever live a normal life again. I guess hearing Hazuki's voice has relaxed me. I'm suddenly sleepy. I might actually be able to sleep now. Might as well lie down. Oh, sweet! So I can literally do the phone call. Alright, so we're gonna literally go back. We're gonna save here, and we're gonna load Amanome's file. So we're gonna look at the same cutscene, but this is gonna be the cutscene if Hazuki is the one in the coma, and Amanome is the one that we picked. Mixed up. It's Amanome! Hey, it's been a while.
Pops has been keeping a strict eye on me, so I didn't have a chance to call. How are things going? Have you learned anything about Ami?
Yeah, I know where she is, but I've got no clue how to get there.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Give me the details, buddy.
I tell Aminomi that Ami's been trapped in the realm of the dead. I include the events at the Midoku residence, too.
The realm of the dead, huh? Well, if it isn't the name of a club or a bar, then I don't think I can help you. Supernatural stuff's out of my jurisdiction. Leave that to a specialist.
I've got no idea either, so I just gotta trust in Juan and Rose. Waiting around is frustrating, though.
Yeah, same here. I'm still under house arrest, surrounded by all these filthy gangsters.
That's still going on, huh?
Because of what happened to Maruhashi, you know? Pops is really on guard now. I'll sneak out if I get the chance, though.
Looking forward to it.
Leave it to me. I'm sure you're lonely without your genius partner by your side.
Yeah, say whatever you want.
By the way, Kazuki's condition. She's still sleeping. There aren't any irregularities in her brain or body functions, but she just won't wake up.
If the coma is Kaki is doing, then the doctors won't be able to do anything about it. Will Hazuki wake up if I keep going after Kakuya? I just gotta trust what will happen. That's all I can do to help.
Well, I gotta get going. Pops is calling. Talk to you later, Akira.
Amanome sounds the same as ever. It feels like forever ago that he and I would hang out and do stupid stuff together. I wonder if I'll ever live a normal life again. I guess hearing Amanome's voice has relaxed me. I'm suddenly sleepy. I might actually be able to sleep now. May as well lie down. Yay! And there wasn't anything different. I think that the calls are just to like remind you, hey, you saved this person. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna assume that we're good. Question mark. Time to return in for the night. Oh, something different. A knock comes from over by my door. Check the peephole. Hate it here. No! Please don't. Looks like no one's there. Ah, the fuck! You fucking dicks. I am between ghosts. You're not allowed to scare me. I just killed a ghost. You're not allowed to do that. Like, not, like, between curses. What was that? Open the door. I'm not scared of you. I literally can't die. I'm not cursed right now. I don't feel anyone nearby. Was I imagining things? Maybe I'm tired. That's not fair, game. That's not fair. I'm between curses. But go to... I'm on to you, ghosts! I'm on to you! Rude assholes. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. I bet it's because I didn't get much sleep yesterday, but I find myself dozing off. Sure. Yay. Ah, there's the flute! At night on my way home from the station, I hear the familiar sound of a flute. Alright, it's time for a new ghost, you guys! Excitement. When I reach the underpass, the sound stops. A chilly breeze is blowing. That's what she says, but her voice carries no emotion at all.
You know, mister, I've gotten bored of Mommy.
What's that supposed to mean?
All she ever says is she wants to go home. And she's no good at word games, or cat's cradle, or playing chess. She's no fun to play with, even though her brother is super fun to play with.
You little... How dare you?
Keep playing with Kaguya forever and ever.
Damn it. I clench my fist in rage at how nonsensical and hopeless the situation is, but my arms won't move an inch, almost like they've been paralyzed.
I thought of the next game already. It's the Killer Peach game. If you don't play, you'll disappear too, mister. And Ami will never come back.
Kaguya melts into the darkness. Damn it! I've got no time to waste. I need to figure out what the realm of the dead is and get Ami out of there. On my way home, I contact Bon and Rose. I tell them about Killer Peach and ask them to look into it. We agree to meet at the Black Rabbit tomorrow night. Starting tomorrow, I'll be investigating another spirit. I better get some rest. Okie dokie. Sleep. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Kaguya's new game has begun. Killer Peach, that's the next spirit I'm after. But I'm not just up against that spirit. In order to save Ami, I gotta do something about Kaguya too. During the day, I decide to head to the library, even though that's not really my thing. In the middle of everybody trying to study, I look up the Killer Peach in the realm of the dead. All I get to show for my work is a headache. That's what I get for trying to do something I'm bad at. Gosh, I hate books. My worst nemesis. I can't read. I arrived at the Black Rabbit a bit ahead of time. Doesn't look like Aunt Natsume's around. She said she'd look into that book by Yakumo Miroku that mentioned the realm of the dead, but has she figured something out? I zone out and watch TV until the meeting time. So, today's guest is Love and Hero! Isn't that, like, or whatever the frick, isn't that her idol group? They got their big break after doing a collab with a drama, and they've blown up in a big way. Dog is barking. I guess this is some music program. A bunch of idols are dancing around dressed in colorful outfits, unlike Momo's gothic clothes. The pigtailed girl in the center stands out. Yup! It's the girl from Deathmark! Vocalist Ai Kashiwagi has put a debut solo single that hit 1 million sales. She's truly a modern-day Cinderella. All eyes are watching her to see what she does next. That's a nice little nod. Ugh, this is so boring. I feel my eyes getting heavy and some yawns creeping up, so I quit watching. I casually glance around the bar I've now become so familiar with. Oh, that's right. I haven't looked over Aunt Natsume's notes yet. She might have written something about the Killer Peach. I head to the bookshelves where my notes are kept. On the way, I notice something on top of a nearby desk. Oh no! This is Kaguya's... the black postcard that Kaguya sends her victims. What's this postcard doing here? No way. Did Aunt Natsume pick it up? I have to make sure. I frantically call her. Hello? I just got here. Not to be listening to me. I found the black postcard on your desk. Where'd you find it?
It was on the ground in front of the bar. I thought someone dropped it, so I picked it up, just in case. Anyway, I need to tell you something, Akira. I figured it out, I know.
Know what? You don't mean the realm of the dead?
Yes, exactly. It's part of Miroku's Nagoshi no Gi, the realm of the dead.
Nagoshi no Gi, NG, lol. Okay, so it doesn't mean new game. I thought it meant new game. It does not mean new game, I guess.
If what it says in the book is true, Ami is inside the mirror.
Mirror? Normally I'd say how ridiculous that sounds, but after what I saw and what I'd been through, the distorted structure of the Miroku residence, Rosé said that curses or grudges can affect time and space. I can't deny the existence of a world in a mirror after having experienced something similar.
I'm going to go save Ami, so please hurry and join.
Screams. Natsumi?
嘘。何なのこれ。
Hey, what's going on? No, they can't kill our mom. Please don't kill my mom. Oh no. She's trying to tell me something. Please don't kill the mom. She just wants her daughter. But I'm having trouble trying to make it out. All I hear is her groaning in pain. No, mama. The call disconnects. Just before it ends, I think I heard a hard sound as if the phone fell to the floor. What the hell's going on? Something must have happened to Aunt Natsumi, but where is she? Calm down, Akira. I'll figure it out if I think it through. Try to remember everything you just told me. She says you figured out where Ami and the realm of the dead are, and then it's in the mirror. And to save Ami, she was trying to do something. She must have been close by the mirror that she thinks Ami's been trapped in, which means she's got to be at my apartment. Because I think that she's in my bathroom mirror. Once I've got an idea, I rush out of the bar. Oh, Natsumi. I dart through the crowd in front of the station and sprint towards the underpass. It shouldn't be that far away, and yet it feels like I'm running for miles. There are lights on in my apartment. I'm sure I locked the door, but I gave Aunt Natsumi a spare key. Is she inside? I slowly turned the doorknob, quietly opening the door. Wow. Her back must be killing her. No way. Natsumi has collapsed on the kitchen floor. Hey, hang in there. I try shaking her, but there's no reply. She has a pulse, but her eyes are lifeless. Saliva dribbles from her half-open mouth. Damn it, what happened? She doesn't have any visible injuries, but there are scratch marks on the floor, like she clawed at it with her fingernails. That's me! She must have been in a lot of pain before fainting. Voices. I instinctively touch my face and neck. I think I can see the outline of her bra under her sweater, which makes no sense because it looks like a woolen one. It looks translucent. But nothing's there. And where's it coming from? It can't be? Sorry, Aunt Natsumi. I take off her clothes. Game! Twitch, please don't ban me. I swear this is a horror game. I take off her clothes to confirm the terrible theory I've come up with. Oh! Also, Jesus! Natsumi, I think you need a bigger cup size. I don't think that's your size, girl. I think you need to size up a couple. This is terrible. She's got little mouths on her. I hate it here. There are mouths all over her body. Jesus, her boobs are barely contained in those. She needs to size her bra up. Why does she... It's obvious. It's because she was trying to save Ami. She kept trying to find Ami and she actually got close to the truth. Kaguya probably didn't like that, so she sent a black postcard and took her out. Damn it. She said Ami was in the mirror. Ami somewhere beyond here? But how do I save her? What was that Natsumi trying to do? Are you there, Ami? Of course there's no reply. The only thing reflected in the dull mirror is my own face, as usual. I call an ambulance for Aunt Natsumi. I hope you redressed her before you did that, because otherwise you're gonna have some splaining to do. It arrives quickly and I get inside to ride along with her. A lot happened after that. I was asked a ton of questions at the hospital and Aunt Natsumi's parents were notified. It was late at night and I was just now getting home after finishing everything. I completely missed the meeting with Bon and Rose. I completely missed the meeting. Bon and Rose are probably pissed at me. I forgot my cell phone at home, so I couldn't contact anyone. I've got to tell them what happened. Hey, Kijima. Oh, hey. I hear a husky voice, and the next thing I know, that lady, Detective Oe, appears.
Sorry, but your apartment's off limits. The forensic team's working hard in there.
Damn, what a pain. Where am I supposed to sleep?
That's a good question. How about the bed at the police station?
What, you suspect me?
Basically. We can't arrest you yet, but you're obviously a suspect. The victim was found collapsed in your apartment after all. Ami's case, the Kentucky case, now your mom's case. There's way too much strange stuff going on around you for it to be a coincidence. So I want to hear what's going on straight from the horse's mouth. Kijima, will you come with me?
I feel like if I'm smirky, she'll be mad, and it's best to just...
Got ourselves a pretty cool customer, huh? I think you'll want to reconsider that attitude.
I'm sorry. I thought if I smirked, she'd get pissed. I'll just go all outraged.
I'll just arrest Seiji Yamanome instead.
What'd you say?
I got proof that all of you broke into Yamato's shrine. Turns out there's a camera by the boat shack.
Oh, fuck. So she did catch us trespassing. Balls. But Amanome's scared of boats. Oh, wait, but he unlocked the boat shack. Dang it! We broke into the boat shack.
Amanome tried to pull strings with the security company to hide it, but I pulled a few strings of my own and got it.
It'd be no trouble at all to get a warrant.
I think we both know that Amanome is definitely guilty of some other crimes. No matter what he tries to pull, best believe he's spending the night in a cell.
Well, we can't do that. Bestie comes first. I'm sorry.
Well, it's your call, sport.
What are you gonna do? Fine. It'll be a pain and find somewhere to sleep at this hour. I'll go with you. We're having it going. I'm tired. You got a lot of nerve.
We're gonna have a ball tonight, punk.
I get into Oe's nearby car and she hauls me down to the Shinsa police station. This whole thing seems like Oe's been digging into me on her own. What's she thinking? Why is she doing this? I'll find out tomorrow whether I want to or not. The Killer Peach. Of course, Aunt Natsumi's boobs are what they picked for this. I'll reconsider your attitude. Alright. Yay. Hate it here. I spend the night in a cell. Feels like this is overkill for a minor like me, but she's worried I'll escape or destroy evidence. In other words, I've got my bad habits to blame. I finish off a not half bad breakfast and wait for the questioning to begin, when suddenly it arrives. Oh, crap, we're already? Oh no! We need to go! A whisper comes from somewhere. Usually this only starts happening after like the second night. It's time for a tale. Let's go right now. Let's go. Off to slay the ogres. Forward. Keep going forward. Crush all the villains. Yeah, we usually, like, we get a day of investigating usually before this happens. The time limit to my death has begun ticking down. I gotta get out of here and start chasing down the killer Peach. Afternoon finally rolls around and Oe gets around to questioning me. She's got me by the hair.
How long are you gonna stay quiet, huh?
She asked my name and age, described how I found Natsumi, all stuff she should know already, so I didn't really feel like saying anything. You didn't bring me here to ask me basic junk like that. Just get to what you want to ask already. I got stuff to do.
Oh, you do you? Alright, punk. Get ready for the real questions.
Ah! She's got me on trespassing in Maruhashi's case. If I fill her in on everything, I'm just gonna end up stuck in here longer. If I want to get out of here and start making progress, I gotta choose my words carefully. Okay, so be cooperative, but don't give too much away. So what should I do? I recall everything I know about Oe and her personality. Lying or avoiding the question won't work on her. Okay, so we shouldn't directly lie. She also seems oddly interested with the cases I'm involved with. I should keep that in mind as I talk, and I better be sure not to piss her off.
Alright, answer this. Do you have any clue at all why Natsumi Kijima collapsed?
Okay, shit. A supernatural phenomenon. That's vague enough, I think. But, like, the other two are lies, so...
Hey, you think I'm an idiot? This some kind of joke? Supernatural. That's nonsense.
That's what she says, but I think I can see her smiling slightly. Oh.
Alright, next question. You know I was investigating the case in Kintoki Town, yeah? Were you investigating that case too? Kintoki?
Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Momotaro. Yeah, the dog killer case, right? I wasn't looking into it.
I knew it. I don't think you killed Maruhashi, but you know something, don't you?
Oh, it looks me over in fascination. Are you questioning me or hitting on me? What's happening here?
You're hiding something important, huh, Kijima? I'm sure it wouldn't take all that much for me to bring all that into the light. I can easily extend your stay here if I feel like it. Either you fess up now or later, but you're not leaving until you come clean, got it?
Wait, what? I'll just break out. Ah, fuck! That was the wrong answer! Or maybe it was my fault.
Oh, calling your shot. Telling me you're gonna escape right to my face? You got some nerve.
Oh, he yells at me.
We're getting nowhere. That's enough for today. Maybe you'll change your mind after you've been cooped up in that cell for a bit longer. We'll pick this back up in 2 days.
Crap, I can't wait that long. She's really gonna abandon me here for 2 days. The curse will kill me by then. Damn, is there anything? I'll die! I'll die! Strike a deal! Strike a deal! Strike a deal! Call a lawyer. Nobody's gonna fucking...
Huh? Why would I need to make a deal? I'll just squeeze the info out of you.
That won't work. You know how stubborn I am. Besides, you can't question me if I'm dead.
Dead? What are you trying to pull?
Just saying, I'll be dead in a couple of days. I've been cursed.
What the heck?
You had me going there, but I ain't falling for that curse, Mumbo Jumbo. Your mouth is saying one thing, but your eyes are deadly serious, Oe. If you've really been looking into Ami and Kumikado, then you must have felt it. Some kind of supernatural presence. I'll make a deal with you. If you release me, I'll tell you everything you want to know about that world. But you gotta let me out now.
Hey, Kijima. If you're lying, I swear I'll never forgive you. I'll throw you in juvie, you hear?
Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm about to die, so... Hey, I survived! Survival! The interrogation is over. Once that's done, I'm released from my cell. With the paperwork all sorted, I exit the police station and take a train to Kisoji. Oh, it's daytime. My eyes. It's too bright. The summer sun's shining even more brightly than usual. Now that I'm out of immediate danger, the adrenaline wears off and all the exhaustion hits me at once. I wonder how Natsume is doing.
She's in stable condition. There's no immediate danger to her, so you don't gotta worry about that for now.
Always been tagging along with me ever since I left the police station. I guess I should have expected that when I said I'd tell her everything I know, but I really don't feel comfortable having a police officer follow me everywhere. She's not conscious yet?
Well, from what the docs told me, she's in a coma.
A coma? More coma, friends! At least she's not dead. Like... Can we have her help investigate and get her killed too? She's just doing her job, to be fair. Like, we've got like literally people are dying around me, going missing, falling into comas, and they're all people who are like around me, so that's a thing. Also, I am pale in this lighting. I look like a ghost. Like, I'm the one that's dead now. Like, the colors on the screen are doing nothing for my skin.
Yeah. They gave her a full checkup, brain and body, but can't figure out why, apparently.
Just like Kazuki. That black postcard, there's no doubt in my mind that Kaki is behind it all. You want to go visit her? No, not right now. I've got something I gotta do first.
Right. Oh yeah, let me give these back to you.
Oh, I handed you my cell phone in a bag. Hey, why'd you have these?
Obviously, I collected them from your house because they were evidence.
Might not have logged them, though. Oh my god, she's a crooked cop. So she swiped them without a warrant. That's a crime, isn't it?
Don't be so bitter. After all, it's better for you that I found them and not the other cops.
If they saw you contact history with Mitsuru Maruhashi, you'd still be locked up. You should be grateful I hit him. Pretty much everyone involved in this case, aside from Natsume and Ami, are like kind of shitty people.
If you're actually grateful, then give me a real smile.
Always apparently a pretty crooked cop. I'd rather be tailed by a crooked cop than by some hard-headed by-the-book jerk, though. I'm gonna fill her in on everything that's happened. I'll need to find someplace quiet. I take Oe to the Black Rabbit. On the way over, I contact Bon and Rose. I get an earful of questions, but I just promise to fill in the blanks later. When we get to the Black Rabbit, I explain everything to Oe as we wait for Bon and Rose. Ami being kidnapped by some doll named Kakuya, Natsume being cursed, the Hiroshima woman, Kubitaro of Kintoki, the screaming author, all the spirit encounters, everyone who helped me, Seiji Amanome, Kaoru Hazuki, Mitsuru Maruhashi, Naomasa Bon, Rose Mulan. Thinking back on it all, a crazy amount of stuff has happened in just 3 weeks' time. It's a damn miracle I'm still alive. She's just like, I need a drink.
That's quite the tall tale. I can't say I believe all of it, but nothing contradicts any of the info I've got. It explains Ami's strange disappearance and all the inhumane events at Kintoki. If it's too well to be just made up.
Which means it's true, basically.
Spirits, though? I never would have thought weird stuff like that actually existed. Which might mean that case was a spirit's doing too.
What case? Just then, the bell above the door sounds. Hey, Kijima. I'm amazed you're still walking around after eating all the crap they fed you at the station. I'm sure it was a good life experience.
Pon's putting on a good show, but he was actually worried about you. He was reciting prayers, and he hasn't even gambled once since yesterday. Naomasa Bon, the journalist, and Rose Mulan, the so-called magician I see. I'm Oe from the investigation division. Nice to meet you.
From what Kijima said on the phone, sounds like you're interested in the strange cases. Since when has your division handled stuff like that?
Yeah, I'm sure that throws up some red flags. But once I tell you about the case, I'm sure it'll all make sense. It's like this.
Rumors of Killer Peach. Okay, so... Satsujinto. sure you know Moon Tower, that building close to Shinza Station.
That skyscraper's lit up with a special design. Well, something weird's happening there.
Oh, I think that this is actually Oa talking. Because usually like, hey, have you heard about the rumor? So like, I think this is actually Oa.
It started a month ago in the dead of night on one of the office floors in Moon Tower.
This just connects the account of the eyewitness.
We'll just call her Miss A for now. One day, Miss A suddenly had some work come up and she had to stay late to finish it. When she finally got done with the stuff that got dropped on her, it was midnight. Obviously, no one else was around at the time. Or at least that's what Miss A thought as she walked down the supposedly deserted hallway. But then she heard the sound of some typing in a neighboring office. She couldn't hear anything else, and the sound of keyboards echoed across the floor. Miss A felt bad for whoever it was and walked right on over to the door, but... Then she thought she heard a weird noise mixed in with the clacking of the keys. It sounded like bare feet walking on the floor. The odd noise started to bug her, so she listened closely. And it wasn't just her imagination, apparently.
What's that noise? She asked herself as she's peeked into the office. Oh! There's a lot going on with this ghost. It's got like a baboon face, and it's got a decapitated head on it, and it's got it hanging by the hair. Otherwise, it's naked. No nipples. Actually, never mind. Twitch, please don't ban me.
There, she saw a guy sitting at a computer, and a weird figure standing behind him. The face lit up by the glow of the monitor looked kind of like a monkey in the darkness. And it had a katana in its hand. It does have a katana.
Oh, is this guy, like, screwed? Is he gonna get his head chopped off?
It was dark, so she wasn't quite clear, but it seemed like the figure noticed her. She was so scared she couldn't make a sound, and the guy was so focused on his work that he didn't notice. The figure walked up to the man, and Miss A watched. Swung its katana, and slashed. Quick as a flash. Oh great, we've got a freaking ghost that...
We got a samurai ghost? That's the last thing I need. Why are we giving the ghosts sharp objects?
The next thing Miss A knew, the monkey-faced figure was gone, and all that was left was the man's corpse. Up to today, 4 people have already been killed. It hasn't made it on the news yet, but some people know about it. The Sumi group's been putting the clamps on it, though, so none of the details have gotten out.
The Sumi group. They built Moon Tower, so they're obviously suppressing the news outlets to protect their image.
One of the Sumi's affiliate companies has a ton of offices in the building. Crimes occurred in one of their offices.
I'm more curious about the monkey-headed katana jerk than the victims. You got any more info on it?
That's the weird part. A bunch of people have been seeing figures holding a katana, but none of their statements about the face match up. Some say it was a monkey or a dog or even a pheasant.
Ah, so again with the Momotaro, like, motifs.
A monkey, a dog, and a pheasant. That reminds me of the Momotaro fairy tale.
Why did they not put this in the Moroku case? Because this is how you're supposed to be able to figure I hate it here.
I'm sure everyone else was thinking the same thing.
Not me! That's why they gave the murderer the name Killer Peach. Hey, hold up. That's the name Kijima said on the phone the other day.
Yeah, the spirit is part of the next game. From what you said, these spirits are like ghosts who attack humans, yeah? And they're born from strong grudges or regrets held by dead people. So this Killer Peach is one of them?
Yeah, probably. All the spirits I've encountered so far have been like that.
Huh.
Oh, his face clouded over for a second.
It seems we know where to go next. The Moon Tower is protected by a top-of-the-line security system. It's going to be tough to get inside that place with just my tools.
If we're really going to Moon Tower, I'll work something out.
we've been issued a guest card key as part of the ongoing investigation. I'll go back to headquarters and borrow it.
Borrow it? Sure, whatever.
After the 4th death, the floor where all the killings happened was locked down, so we won't have to worry about running into employees.
They didn't tape it off until the 4 people died? That's pretty shameful.
It ain't the police's fault. It's all sue me. They refused to let us intervene. In fact, I only convinced them to shut down the whole floor just recently. So there haven't been any more victims lately, but sounds like you're hiding something. What's up? Sumi's put pressure on us, so we haven't been able to investigate the scene at all. They keep on going on and on about corporate secrets, and they won't let us carry off any company property. Like pencils and erasers are company secrets. So you got frustrated at the situation and took things in your own hands, huh? I like your style. By the way, what about the other floors? I thought the whole building is off limits. Since the first death, the businesses in the Moon Tower have cracked down on all overtime work. They said they cut power to the offices, so there shouldn't be any employees around. That's almost considerate of them. Those cheapskates aren't being nice. They only did it after we chewed them out. They've technically agreed to cooperate, but it's really just an order from headquarters. Perfect. That's the power of the government for you. Yeah, I looked up Momotaro after the freaking Screaming Author case, but that was just because I was curious about it. I'm mad that, like, they mentioned Momotaro after I had to use that for the minigame, but I think it's just a localization issue. Don't underestimate the power of God. Though, there's still one major problem. This place still has a security system with cameras and card key systems. Fear of God doesn't work on a machine. Man, the government's useless. If we sneak into Moon Tower and just get reported immediately, there'd be no point. Always with us, but this investigation isn't official. If we're caught, we're done for. So what do we do? Cuts our only option. What are you going on about, old man? Hey, Kijima. Just leave it up to me, alright? I mean, if you've got a plan, well, as long as you're for it, you're in my safe hands. I don't know about being in your hands, Vaughn. I feel like that's just a recipe for disaster. Your luck is kind of shit. Bon, what are you plotting? I can't say that I'm comfortable with this. You just look forward to it. We've still got time before night falls. I'll settle everything by then. He smiles confidently and puffs out his chest. It's pretty big to begin with, so it actually has the intended effect. But I'm a little short on funds. Hey, Kijima, lend me 30,000 yen? Oh my... That's a lot of money. Okay, so for those of you who are wondering, 30,000 yen is roughly $300. However, this took place in 1999. So if we're accounting for inflation, if like $100 is around $160, then that means that he's actually asking for more along the lines of 480. You're asking for $480 from a high schooler. Like basically the equivalent of right now. Like what high schooler actually carries around that much just cash in their wallet? Again? You haven't paid me back my 5,000 yet. I'll gladly pay that back once my next manuscript payment comes in. Should've just left Bond dead, I know, right? Jeez. Now fork it over. I reluctantly— How do we have— What? Where do we just take our entire paycheck from our part-time job and just stuff it in our wallet, just cram it in there and carry it around with us? It's a cheap price to pay to get into Moon Power. I don't know about that. Who carries cash at all in 2021? To be fair, this is 1999. That's why I was accounting for inflation. He literally just handed $480 to this man that he was just carrying around in his wallet. Like, who carries around that kind of cash just casually? Thanks. Alright, I'm out of here.
wait. 30, 0, 0, 0. Yeah, no, that is 300, so it would be 480. Who carries that much cash just on them? Should be able to make it just in time for the last race. Excuse me? Hey, old man, what did you just... Bond leaves without answering. Is he gonna fucking use our money to gamble on a horse race? Maybe he needs the money to get into the horse race so he can talk to someone. Or maybe he has to bet on a horse in order to, like... Maybe he has to bet on a horse in order to be let in, and he's gonna talk to an informant friend. That better be the case. I know he didn't just fucking walk out of here with, like, almost the equivalent of $500 in cash to bet on a fucking horse in a horse race. Someone who's never been robbed. I mean, I pity the asshole who decides to try and rob Kijiba. Like, the fucking nuts on this kid. He's literally taken out, like, 3 killer ghosts. I wouldn't rob this kid. He'd freaking kill me. If he wins, we better get a cut. I know, right? Can we really trust him? Don't ask me.
It seems the die has already been cast. They say believers will be saved, so maybe we should all try praying. Though I must say that in this case, our savior seems even more unreliable than usual. Anyway, sounds like we'll be heading to Moon Tower tonight. Let's split up for now. I gotta get back to headquarters anyway. No objections from me. I'll see you later tonight.
Yeah, sure. Rosé and Oe. Rosé and Oe at the bar, leaving me all by myself. I can't go home even if I want to because it's still treated as a crime scene. And even if I did go back, I still have no idea how I'm supposed to get Omni out of the mirror. Maybe I'll find the answer if I can beat the killer Peach and keep chasing after Kakuya. Oa detained me, told her about the spirits, got the rumor about Killer Peach out of her, 4 salarymen butchered at Moon Tower, sightings of a human figure holding a peculiar katana, but a human isn't capable of performing those crimes. Monkey, dog, pheasant, face different depending on witnesses. Okie dokie. A few hours pass and it's now late at night. How long has it been? If it's been a while, I'll go check on the doggy. Dang it. I promise I'm not neglecting him. It's just, I know he has food in his bowl, and I know he's gone out. So I know he's just crying for attention because my brother's not home yet. But I hate it when he barks, so I kind of want to go coddle him a little bit. Can I go hug my dog? I'm gonna go hug my dog, y'all. I feel bad.